on the album. You know, it was my album of the pick last week to let y'all know it's coming out. And now I'm gonna give you all my official review. I've listened to this album like maybe 30 times. I went through, I added all my favorite songs to the playlist. So I'm gonna kind of go through and highlight my favorite songs, and then I'm gonna rate it 1 through 10 because I know last week I was told you I was worried about it maybe being a bunch of unfinished songs, but this actually surprised me because I feel like this album was much better than his last one that they released for him. The posthumous albums, which is anytime after someone passes away. So don't miss. I really love that song. Real Oppie with G Herbo is a banger. Hitman,
This
and then Phil Jackson, like he just came out firing, man. Hitman, the sound, and I love like sounds like a bunch of these songs. I know that people were angry that sometimes I feel like that they blurred out a couple of lyrics or
uh-huh.
took out a couple of features, but even so, I still feel that it's great. It sounds like OG, King Von, like when he first came out of jail and first started rapping. It feels like they got some of his songs because, some of the mixing you can tell that it was early songs. It wasn't like in a professional studio, but
Uh-huh.
it's fire. Like Phil Jackson was like the number one song in the rap. He keeps on going back and forth with Ryo Rodriguez between having the number one or two album in the nation, and that's all genres. That's not just rap and hip hop. That's over country, pop, everything.
Okay.
So shout out to all the King Von fans, all the O Block fans for keeping King Von number one or two, in the nation, no matter what genre. He's definitely killing it. People love the Polo G song. He has the song. The song with Little Dirk was mediocre.
I didn't like that one.
I
That's the only one
honestly
I didn't
didn't
care
like
for.
that. I didn't like that much. Jimmy, I know it's one of his storytelling songs. I didn't really like that, but that song number seven, Pressure, is my favorite song on the album.
True, true. Okay.
I mean, that sounds like an OG song. It sounds like, the kind of the way we wanted the Chief Keef to keep rapping, even though he changed up his flows. This is like sounds like the OG O Block style. So Seven Pressure is my favorite song. Act Up, Think I'm a Hoe, All We Do Is Drill is actually a song that I found before that was leaked. And then the song Gangland of 42 Doug was really good. And then 15 Out the Streets with Moneybag Yo and Hot Boy was decent, and then When I Die and Family Dedication 2 was ended up rounding up the whole album. But I love the album. I'm gonna give it a 9.5 out of
Okay.
10. I really enjoyed it. It does have the replay album. I would say like I I pretty much do like at least like 12, 13 songs out of the 17 that I think are really, really good. And
Okay.
even
Give
the
me that.
songs that I'm not giving a super high score, I think they're decent. But make sure you listen to Seven Pressure. It's actually not one of the starred songs on Apple Music. People like a lot of the other songs, but Seven is actually my favorite. So make sure you listen to Pressure by King Von, Grandson, an album by King Von.
Facts, facts, facts. I gotta say, it's real good too. I like the songs on there. I'll probably only skip like one or two songs, if that. But besides that, every other song on here is a banger. I'm
Shout
surprised.
out Chop Squad DJ for producing most of the songs on
True.
all of King Von's
And
music.
this is not like the pop. I can say right now that this is not like the Pop Smoke album. Like Pop Smoke, you can tell like y'all coming to the bottom of the barrel of the Pop Smoke songs. Y'all don't got no more Pop Smoke
They
vocals
were
left.
like he barely did a third of the song and they added a bunch of fluff. This
Exactly.
is not that.
This is not that
This one
at all.
actually felt was more complete than the last album they really released for him. So that's why I give it such high marks. I'm gonna give it 9.5 out of 10. Let's get the views going and get Grandson back to number one. It's been number one going back and forth. The last time I looked at it, it was